What are your plans for this weekend? Content.
I'm staring at you. I have a work Christmas party.
Fun.
So...
Oh, yeah, because you're going to wear...
one of your ugly sweaters.
Yeah.
Quote unquote ugly. That's not very nice to say. What are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend?
See? It's not that easy.
I have a get together at Leah's house. We're going to have play board games and eat food and hang out. And then David and I have to watch his niece and nephews.
Oh,
wow. They go. I know.
That's who I should have had watch the kids on Friday.
Us? Oh, it'd been, I think yours.
You guys just would have played Fortnite the whole time.
Yeah. That's what the worst thing was about prison.
The dementors.
I'm Prison Mike.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome to Our Life in Books, where we talk about our lives, books, and everything in between. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Samantha. And we're cousins.
Yay!
We added something new.
Ooh.
Watch out. Today we are both drinking tea from the tea cellar. It is called Farmer's Market Kettle Corn. The tea cellar is on Main Street in Cedar Falls, Iowa, and
They're
very
an
excited.
adorable little tea shop.
Yes, you go down these stairs and it's like wooden and, how would you start, rustic?
Yeah, and it's just so cute. Like, so you can buy tea. Like, you can buy bags of loose leaf tea, or you can order tea, and then they also have like desserts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you can get you get your tea in like fancy little teacups, don't you? Like, you get to pick out your teacup.
And it's so cute. And they have
It's really cute.
Oh, I love it.
But they don't just have tea. They have other warm drinks. I think they have like apple cider and stuff. But it's super cute, and this tea is really good.
Yes. My friend Maddie actually gave it to me for Christmas because she knows how obsessed we are with tea, so I knew I had to bring it over here.
So there's actual little pieces of kettle corn in the tea.
Yeah, that's so cute. So yeah, you should check them out. I know that they also sell their tea at Hy-Vee in Cedar Falls, which is pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure online.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Check them out. They're so awesome. And I'm drinking out of this mug that Maddie got me that says "Tea is for losers," and it's hilarious. So I had to drink out of it today. Thanks, Maddie.
All right. So what are you reading this week?
So I'm very excited that I was kind of like, I've been in a reading slump. So I was like, oh man, like, what am I going to read? So I was like going on my Kindle and I was like, okay, I know I have some books I need to read. I'm going to like see. And I open it up, and Siobhan Davis, I got accepted to read her Surviving Amber Springs arc, and I was like, yes. She knew I was having a reading slump, and she sent me a book that I'm gonna binge read because, I don't know, for you new listeners, she's a romance writer. Well, she's romance and sci-fi, but I love her romances, and I cannot help but binge all of her books, and it always gets me out of a reading slump because I'm addicted to her plot twists and all that stuff. So I'm very excited to start reading it.
It's an arc.
Yes.
When does that one come out? Do you know?
That comes out. Yeah, that is a very good question.
Is it like in a month or a couple months, or is it pretty far out?
I think it's actually soon.
Oh gosh. Okay. So you better get reading.
Yeah. So she likes. That's one thing she does warn us that like she sends them out fairly close to the. Actually, this one's pretty early, but she sends them out, kind of near the date. It comes out December 26th. So right. So when you're on Christmas break, if you want a little good. It's called a reverse harem.
Yeah.
What is that? And this will be the first I've ever read, and I don't exactly
reverse harem. I feel like I should know what that means.
Because I've heard it before.
Is it like a woman with a lot of men? Because a harem is like a guy with like a lot of women, right? Like a harem of women?
So basically a bunch of guys like her. Or like it's like a triangle.
Okay.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know anything about it, but she's the kind of author that I would read anything she writes. So she was
pretty sure we talked about her on the Auto by Authors episode.
In the because I'm on our ARC team, and she said like, oh, if you're not, if you're into these kind of books, and I was like, I don't care what you write, I'm gonna read it. Yeah. So that's a silly question. So I'm really excited, and I've never read a book like this, so I'm like, sure, whatever.
Heck yeah.
I'm excited. What are you reading?
So I'm reading The White Christmas Inn. It's another Christmas book. So, okay.
Have we switched roles? What's going on?
Okay. So last week I talked about a Christmas book I was reading.
Yeah, it was about the sisters.
Gosh. Yes, the Christmas sisters.
Yes.
So I really loved that one. I thought it was fun and it was cute and adorable and whatever. So this one is also cute. And I don't know if it's because I've been reading them back to back or it's because this one is a little more... Listen, it's a good read, okay? I'm not saying it's a bad book, but like...
My eyes are really wide right now.
So like Hallmark Channel Christmas movies. So it's predictable. You know what's coming. They're all super white, super straight. And I'm a little bit frustrated.
Oh, Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well, I don't know. I mean... And they're all Christian because it's a Christmas book, right? So, I don't know. I guess what I'm looking for is a little more diversity in my holiday reads. Because it doesn't have to be about Christmas. Just like wintertime.
Yeah.
So, it's good. Like, if you like the Hallmark movies and
or
stuff. Or
like the ones on Netflix.
Yeah, and it's a quick read. It's cute. It's a cute story. But I'm just kind of like, okay, but where are all the gay people and the people who have color to their skin that doesn't blend into the snow?
Yeah, exactly. You want diversity. That's a good point. I actually haven't watched or read anything.
So, like I said, it's cute. It's not. It's fine. You know what?
I
didn't write the author down.
The only holiday movie I can think of is the one with Queen Latifah in it. That's a holiday book with people of color.
Yeah, movie.
Did I say book?
It's called The Holiday too, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah. So yeah, like okay. So if anyone has any recommendations for
that'd be great.
Inclusive holiday reads,
LGBTQ. Oh my God, can
LGBTQ plus?
Yes, I can. I cannot talk today.
Diverse
holiday
reads. I don't like. I'm totally open to like reading a book about Jewish holidays or whatever else. I don't like. I'm good. Or
maybe a person who doesn't actually celebrate anything.
Right. Exactly.
Or celebrates their own thing.
Just set in the wintertime. Because this book. So okay, I didn't even talk about it. So The White Christmas Inn is about this little adorable little country inn run by a wife and husband, and you know, like this was their dream. They opened this and now it's like they don't think they can keep it open any longer. Like this is gonna be their last Christmas and there's supposed to be a wedding there, so they're planning that, and that's gonna be their last big thing at their little inn. And turns out there's a storm, and so all these people get stranded there, and it's a group of different people, but again, they're all white and straight. So
it's like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah. So, and it's predictable, but like I said, it's cute. So if you want a feel good, cute Christmas book instead of watching a Hallmark movie, maybe you could pick this one up. Mm-hmm. So,
did you finish it?
No, I've got like 10% left.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
So that's my only gripe. I need some more diversity in my winter reads. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna go back to like fantasy.
Yeah.
Here pretty quick.
Honestly. Yeah, I agree completely. So the new release this week.
Yeah. So Fire and Heist.
Yes.
By Sarah Beth Durst.
Mm-hmm.
We both have this one to read on NetGalley.
Yes.
And from what I know about it, it's a YA fantasy with were-dragons.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's how I would describe it.
What's the other word for that?
What? Give me some clues here.
No, not changeling. What do you call it? Like a werewolf?
Chimera?
No.
What do you want from me?
Anyhow, it's like people who can turn into dragons, right?
That's called something other than that. What's the start with? Oh, you think.
I don't know.
So this book, it's basically about. Yeah, but it's kind of like a heist book, right, too?
Right, Fire and Heist.
Well, yeah.
Dragons and Heist.
Okay, I'm stupid. Thank you. No, it's like a life of crime, right?
Yeah, I think so. And, and they can change into dragons. Shapeshifters. That's the word I was looking for. Shape-shifting dragons. Ba-boom.
She just finger gutted me the entire time.
A whole lot.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited to read that.
Yeah, so that came out yesterday. So you can go pick it up and read it right now.
Yeah, because we'll be reading it soon. Are you?
Yeah, I think that's going to be next. I need to take a break from my Christmas books.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to read it after I get out of my slump. And Siobhan's going to do that for me.
So. Woohoo!
Okay, so what did you get in the mail this week?
Okay, so we just
opened... Here we go.
We just opened them all on our live Instagram. And it disappeared because someone
panicked because she couldn't end it, and I kept just flipping the camera, and then I was like, "Oh, just exit out of it because we've saved it." No, apparently you have to save it.
No, you have to save it. Yeah. So anyhow,
I don't do live very much.
I don't either. No. So, but I got 5 different books this week, and I think the one I'm most excited about is The Wicked King by Holly Black. Is that what it's called? The Wicked King. I'm right?
Yes, you are.
Because the first one is The Cruel Prince. It was like the hot book last year, and now like this is another one of those where like everyone wants the ARC, and somehow I managed to get it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know, but so that means I have to read The Cruel Prince.
Yeah,
which is not a bad problem to have.
No, it's really not. Yeah, the adults still sounds amazing.
Yeah, the adults. We talked about that one last week. I think it sounds really good too. It's Caroline Hulse. Yeah, sounds super interesting. It sounds like it could be a comedy or it could be like a thriller, suspense, something.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. So
and I really like the what is Fire and Blood.
Yeah, so
that sounds really good.
That's by George R.R. Martin, and it's like a companion book to the Fire and Ice series, the Game of Thrones. And if I remember correctly, it's the family history of the Targaryens, which is my favorite family in Game of Thrones.
And I'm not caught up yet, but I know who that is.
Yeah, because it's got the dragons. So
you're obsessed with dragons.
Hey, what can I say? Obsessed is not the right word.
It is the right word.
Fine. So what did you get this week?
Okay, so I ordered Book Outlet for Black Friday because I have a problem. Okay, I didn't tell anybody, so I'm exposing myself right now that I spent money for Black Friday on myself. Weird.
Does David listen to the show?
Yes, he does. Hello, David. That stack of books, ignore that stack of books.
Don't worry about it. It was there before.
Don't worry about it. So I got Scythe. I don't remember who it's by.
Yeah, Neil Shusterman.
Yep, that's it. Because I've been seeing it everywhere. I don't really know much about it, but I had both of them.
It's gotten awards.
Yeah,
so.
I had both of them in my cart, and then someone took the other one.
Thunderhead, number 2. Yeah, I have the first one too.
But I was really happy. At least I got the first one, so I could start reading it. I got the last of it's the Midnight Star by Marie Lu.
Oh yeah.
What is
the Elites?
Rose Society, and then it's the.
Is that the Elites one, or is that the other one?
Yes. No. Yes, the Young Elites.
Young Elites.
So I finally got the third one because I read the first one.
Yeah, that's right. Because you told me it's like it's pretty dark.
It's dark, but now I'm like it's been so long. Yeah. So now that I have the third one, I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be any more. Then I'm gonna read them again.
I don't think that's the one. I can't remember, but one of those series, I think she announced she's gonna expand the universe. Maybe.
I hope it's this one because there would be so many things that she could.
I can't remember for sure.
Because what else did she?
She wrote Legend. And that's another
I just
trilogy.
Got Legend, yeah.
And then she wrote Wild Card. No, that's the second one. Warcross. Wild Card's the second one. That's a duology.
Well,
that just finished.
Expand all of those.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And then I got more books from I Am Number 4. Do you remember me talking about this? That I really read the first one, really liked it, but didn't have any of the others. So I've been slowly gathering them on Book Outlet. So I think but I was like, I don't want to start it until I have all of them. Because you know how I like to just binge.
And that's the thing. Like, I will not start a series unless I have all of them, unless it's like a brand new series that's coming out right now. And still, it like pains me to finish it and like be like, oh, I have a year until the next one comes out. Cool.
Yeah, I hate that. Some authors, I'm like, forget it, I'll do it, whatever.
Yeah,
but then it's like, dang it.
Other ones, I just pre-order and gather them until I can read all of them.
Exactly. I got The Girl I Used to Be. It sounds. The cover is like a girl like in like a fog, and it just looked really good.
Is that like thrillery?
It's by April Henry.
Okay.
And it is a mystery. And it says Olivia's... so basically... I remembered. Her mother was murdered and her father disappeared. And then it's about her, like, now that she's an adult and her father was actually murdered the day her mother died. And now she's, like, trying to figure out what happened. Yeah. And it's small, but it was one of those books I added at the end. Because I was like, ooh, this sounds really good. I got Buffering by Hannah Hart. My friend Hannah suggested I read it because it's about like the internet and her life, and she said it was really like.
I really like Hannah Hart.
Yeah, I feel like she's really good at just explaining herself. So I got that one, and then I got Dan and Phil Go Outside. I don't really know what it's about, but I enjoy Dan and Phil's comedy on YouTube. So I was like, I'll grab it. I got the last Lux book, The Opposition, the two, because it's only $2. I had to because we want to get those books.
Yes.
And then the last one I want to talk about that I got is The Fates Divided by Veronica Roth. The first book is...
Oh, gosh. You had to say that.
I'm so sorry.
What?
What
was that?
Carve the Mark.
Carve the Mark.
But the great thing about it is it was signed.
Shut up.
It was signed. I was opening it and showing Jackie when she came.
Oh, I thought she had it because you sent me the snap.
No,
I thought it was hers.
It's mine because I had her hold up because because I was showing her my books and she goes, Samantha, this one's signed. And I was like, what?
Oh my god!
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
That's crazy. And of course, it probably wasn't marked on Book Outlet because they are known for doing that.
No, they didn't, and that's why I was like freaking out.
That is crazy.
Oh, the Cassandra Clare book. That was on our live stream. And then I also got the new Cassandra Clare book.
Yeah. What's that one called?
Queen of Air and Darkness.
That's it. I was like, it's got the lady.
And I think it's going to be the last one of this series. At least I think it's going to be a trilogy, but I'm not sure. I hope not because I love this. This is because the main character's like tough, a tough girl, and she wants to be like tough, and she protects everybody, and it's like I really like that.
So the opposite of Clary.
Basically the opposite of Clary, because she's a parabatai with her best friend, and so she always protects him, and she's always the one like getting into danger because she wants to protect him.
What's his name?
You had to ask me.
I forget because
they
were in like the last book in the Mortal Instruments.
Yeah, because he's the one who had to. Oh God, spoilers. Sorry, it's been a long time. You should have read it. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding.
Fast forward.
He's the one who had to kill his dad. Remember? Yeah. So they became paired.
I don't remember how they describe him, but I always picture him as like a little redheaded kid with glasses.
I think he's brunette.
Probably.
But he's older in this one, so. Mm-hmm. But I really like his younger brother because he has, I think, autism.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, I don't know. He's just like so endearing. Mm-hmm. I really like this series. It's probably my favorite.
I liked his older brother too, because wasn't his older brother in
he's the elf? Is that what it is? Is that wrong?
Like half something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he's in this one, and it's so good because he's bi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's really good. You should really read the series. So I would say, this series is my favorite, and then the clock.
Yeah. Why can't I think of anything tonight?
It's Wednesday. That's
Infernal Devices.
Yes, Infernal Devices, and then the last series.
Yeah. I really like the Infernal Devices.
You'll love this one too. I'm so excited.
Oh my god.
It's 900 pages, and I'm going to rage read all of it this weekend.
All of her books are so big.
I love it though. I'm like, yes, give me all of the information. I want all books to be that big.
Yeah.
So this week we decided to talk about the books and everything we're excited about in 2019.
Yes.
A little early because we just wanted people to get excited for it and kind of start thinking about all those books that they need to
put them on your TBR, pre-order.
Yes.
And then, of course, always let us know which ones you're excited about. Because I made a ridiculous list. And I had to pare it down. So we're not going to hit all the ones that I want to talk about.
Yeah, we can just pick and choose. We can also name a couple.
Yeah.
But
honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. Do you have one that you're like, this is the first one I want to talk about?
King of Scars.
Okay.
By Leigh Bardugo.
Weird. Didn't see that one coming.
So that one comes out January 29th. And it's... Okay, so she's got her Grisha trilogy, and then Six of Crows, and then this one. And King of Scars is about a character that was in the Grisha trilogy. That everyone fell in love with.
Oh, really?
And then he does make a slight appearance in Six of Crows.
Okay.
Everyone was in love, and I'm assuming she loved him too. Obviously she's the author, and you can tell by the way she wrote him that she liked him. But, the fans were really clamoring for him to get a spinoff.
Oh, okay.
And it's finally happening.
It's like, I'm very excited for it, but I really need to read her world.
So good. You're going to love him too. He's like a like a pirate kind of, but he calls himself a privateer. He does not want to be called a pirate. So,
I love that.
And he like captains a flying ship, and
that's cool.
He's freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's hard to make me a fangirl because I love her. She's freaking amazing. I just haven't read a lot of it because it's like a little overwhelming.
So add that to your 2019 reading goals.
Yes.
Binge Grisha, and then Six of Crows.
I think I pre-ordered it already.
Yeah, probably. Well, they have pre-order swag.
That's why I pre-ordered it then. And the cover is gorgeous.
Yes.
I had to.
We got a chapter sampler when we were at BookCon, and I cannot do it.
I was going to read it, but then I was like, you're going to want more.
Exactly. Like, it's beautiful, and I'm so glad that I got it, but I'm terrified to pick it up because I'm like, I'm just going to want to continue reading, and I'm not going to be able to for another almost 2 months.
Yeah. Well, I haven't signed up for that many books for December to read of arcs or anything because I want to read all of her books. So I plan on just like carting them around with me, putting them all in my book sleeves and just carrying them all around. I'll carry a mini library with me.
Oh my goodness. Nerd.
Big nerd, yeah. So everyone should check out that series. What's the first book of her series? What can they get started?
Shadow and Bone.
So look for Shadow and Bone.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back to us. And we'll guide you. Elizabeth will guide you, and I'll read along.
They're just so good. She's just...
Shoot, yeah, if someone wants to read along with me to force me to read them.
She's so good at building worlds. And, of course, we did talk about her in the auto by authors because literally if she wrote the phone book, I would read it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that the first 3 books really set up that world. And then Six of Crows, she just takes off with it, and it's so good.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
So what is your most anticipated?
Ooh, okay, that's a difficult question.
Right? It's so hard to choose.
I'm going to have... Ooh, I don't know.
Maybe just pick one you want to talk about.
Okay. Because that was a difficult question. I can't answer that. I am excited for Sherwood by Megan Spooner. Because I was a little girl who really, really, really wanted to be Robin Hood.
Mm-hmm.
I was that little girl. And so it's like, I love when they do that, when they give the main character that's usually a boy.
Mm-hmm. Gender swap.
Yes, I love that. Yes, I get to live my life through this. So that is coming out March 19th, 2019.
So we've got a little bit.
Yes, but I want it now.
Right? And I love that retellings are like a big thing right now.
Me too.
Because you just get to relive that story over and over again.
And it's like if it's your childhood favorite, then it's just even better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was that one that's like kind of like Mulan that we read?
Flame in the Mist.
Flame in the Mist. I love that. Have you read the second one yet?
No. Have you?
I got it.
I have it too.
I started reading it, but my problem is I need to refresh my brain.
Right, exactly. I need to read the first one again.
I think I told you that like some of the secondary characters start the lead of the first one or the second book, and I'm like, whoa, I don't remember. I need to remember more about her.
Mm-hmm. You know what I really wish that either authors or publishers or whoever would do is write up a summary of the book.
Yeah.
So that you can go back and like refresh your memory without having to read the entire book again.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice.
I know that the Outlander books, she released companions.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, each of the companions, so I think there's 2 of them right now, and it's, like, 1 through 4, and then 5 through 8, or whatever they are. And, like, she's got a summary in there. So it's really nice, because I haven't visited that series in a while, but when I go back to it, I'm going to go back and read those summaries and get kind of caught up.
In your brain, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have to, because those books are huge. Yeah. But I really wish that, authors would do that or something. Like, you can read the synopsis, but then you still don't get everything.
Exactly.
You don't get the high points of the story.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you completely. What's another book you want to talk about?
Okay, let's see. There's so many.
I know.
So, since we already discussed dragons, I guess I'll get this one out of the way. It's called The Priory of the Orange Tree, and it's by Samantha Shannon.
Okay, good name.
Yeah. So, this one comes out February 26th. She is also the author of the Bone Season series.
Oh, okay.
And she's another one of those authors. I can't remember for sure if we talked about her in the auto by authors.
Because
probably,
the name sounds familiar.
Probably. But she's another one of those. Like, she's just so good at crafting a story, and she's so young. Like, I'm so impressed with what she does.
Yeah.
But she's still in her 20s. I can't remember for sure how old she is.
Really?
Yeah. But so this one is completely different than the Bone Season.
Okay.
It's about dragons, and it's like a super high fantasy, and really all I need to know is dragons, and I'm there, and that she wrote it.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. I'm so excited. And
so
of course,
good.
I contacted the publisher, and they're like, oh, no, we're out of ARCs because everyone wants to read this one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's all right. I'm just going to pre-order anyway. So there's a couple books I'm going to have to make some space for because I have to read them. I have to read them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have the whole internet talking about them.
You can't have someone spoil it for you. That would be so upsetting. Yeah.
So, yes, Priory of the Orange Tree.
I feel like I'm going to have to start, I'm going to go through your list and start adding them to my TBR list of 2019. Maybe we should, create a shelf.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
We should do that on our Goodreads, and everyone can come and follow us on Goodreads and look at our shelves. Yeah. There's another book that Siobhan Davis has coming out. That is coming out January 7th, 2019, because she's a machine.
Holy cow.
Yeah. This is a romance. Weird. And it's a part of the Kennedy Boys series. She has, I think there's 7 books now.
Oh, wow.
So this is the 7th, and it's about brothers and all their different lives. And this one's forgiving Kevin, and Kevin is one of the older brothers that he's in college. You don't really hear a lot about him. And in the last book, he kind of made an appearance at the end, which was foreshadowing that he was going to be, the new book was going to be about, and you'll get to know him. And it's just about, he was with a girl, and they split up in high school, and now he's, I don't want to spoil it, he's working for some power that's high in our system. I don't know. He's a computer hacker.
All right.
Yeah, and so he sees that she's in trouble, and he wants to help.
Oh.
So I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah. I really need to start reading her.
I just really like she's very good at coming up with stuff that you don't see coming, and I enjoy books I can read and know what's going to happen. But it's really refreshing when an author can trick me. And she does a lot. And I think that's why I'm addicted to her, is because I'm I was completely wrong on what I thought was going to happen.
It's what's coming? You have to keep reading because what's going to happen next?
And she's not afraid to write those things that are whoa, that was kind of dark, or that was kind of intense,
Yeah.
Because it's real. That stuff happens. It's
so good. Where would one start in her collection?
Oh my goodness gracious, that's difficult. Thank you for that.
Maybe you could think on it, but
I have answers.
Oh, good. Look at you.
So if you want to read the Kennedy Boys, Finding Kyler is the first series, and there's 3 in that book because it was just a very intense character with a lot of kind of crappy things that happened to him.
Okay.
And then her other series are Inseparable and When Forever Changes, and those have characters that are supporting characters in each other's lives. But if you don't, I would say Irresistible Soul Crushing. So I wouldn't start with
don't start there, okay?
Because I cried so much in that one.
No.
It was so good. I think we talked about it before.
Yeah.
And I told you kind of what happened, so I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But also I just started her sci-fi series.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really good. It's about aliens, the one I started. Let me pull it up really quick while I'm just fangirling over her. Everybody. Oh, and she has, all of her books are on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
So if you have a Kindle Unlimited account, they're all free. And then if not, they're I want to say the most expensive book is $3.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're good deals.
Yeah, we did have a request that we discuss more Kindle Unlimited authors. So that's a good one to note.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm blanking. So, yeah, Siobhan Davis, all Kindle Unlimited. If you're into romance or sci-fi, she writes them, and they're all on there. It's amazing. I'm reading Save-In Deception. It's the Save-In series, and it's basically about this third world. I already talked about this, so I'm probably reiterating myself. But this girl gets a second chance. Basically, I don't want to spoil too much, but she gets a second chance and living with this alien species. And it's just, I love alien books and I love action. And she's actually strong, and she's you know what I mean, is knows what she wants and is smart and stuff like that about it. So it's romance, but it's also about aliens, and I really enjoy those because the Lux series is my fave. So yeah. That is our that can be our recommendation for Kindle Unlimited this week.
Yeah. I actually have another one that's on our list.
Who?
Okay, so
I've got Kindle Unlimited, so now I'm going to need to read it.
Elise Kova.
Okay.
She has got quite a few series too. So the book coming out in 2019 is called Vortex Visions.
Ooh, okay.
And it is a spinoff of her first series. Oh, gosh. I can't think of anything tonight. Oh, no. Air Awakens series. That's what it is. So I'm sure you've seen the cover before.
Oh, I've definitely seen that before.
So this is a super popular series. It's all on Kindle Unlimited. But even if you don't have Kindle Unlimited, there's 5 books in this series. And it's $10 for the set on Kindle. So
that's not bad.
No, not at all. So she's got that series. Vortex Vision is coming out. Did I write it down? In January, I believe. But that's a spinoff of Air Awakens. Mm-hmm. So then she also wrote the Loom Saga. I didn't check to see if those were on Kindle Unlimited, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were. And then she's also got Age of Magic. It's the Wish Quartet. I read the first book in that one. I haven't gotten to the others, but I think all 4 are out now. And she co-wrote that with another author. Oh, I can't think of her name right now. Dead air. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. And I was spacing.
Lynn Larsh. I knew that. And then she's got another series called The Crown's Dog, and I believe that might be a spinoff of the Air Awakens books also. But either way, she's got these intricate worlds, and she's that's another author where I'm in her street team group on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And she's always like, discussing stuff with the fans. And it sounds like she's got the 3 different worlds, like the Air Awakens, the Loom Saga, and the Wish Quartet. And they're 3 separate worlds, and she's just going to keep expanding on those 3. So I'm really excited to see what she does. Like, she's just so good at creating worlds and stuff. Mm-hmm.
I love when people create worlds or things I've never heard of or abilities and stuff like that. It's like, yes, I love imagining all those things.
Yeah, so that's another one to look out for in 2019. And she did mention that Vortex Visions, if you want to start that, you don't have to have read Air Awakens.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so you can start there and then go back if you want or whatever.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Another book that I know we both really want to read is 4 Dead Queens.
Oh my gosh.
By Astrid Schulte.
Yeah,
that's how I say Schulte. Astrid Schulte.
I'm Ron.
I've been seeing this book everywhere, and I was like, okay, I really want to read it.
It just looks so good. Like, okay, so if it's a YA fantasy and the cover is even remotely attractive, like I need to read it. Mm-hmm. I need to read it.
And it says 4 Dead Queens. I'm like, what? Why are they dead? What's going on?
Right? And it's got the crowns on the cover, and it just sounds so good.
It does.
I've been dying to get an ARC. I've been trying so hard to get one. Like, every single time it comes up on Goodreads, whatever, for the giveaways.
I sign up. Yes.
Please send me NetGalley, whatever it is. And I'm pretty sure I got denied by NetGalley, but whatever.
I did too.
But either way, yeah.
Yeah, that's so another one. And we're obsessed with Queen books. I mean, duh.
Yeah. And if they're like dead or dark, it's even better.
Exactly. It's like, yes, please give me that book.
Give me all the darkness.
Well, The Wicked King, I mean, hey, that's one you're going to be reading soon, and then I'm going to steal from you.
Yes. So that one comes out January 8th, which is really soon. I've really got to get on that.
I mean, when we really think about it, it's so soon.
It is. And I don't know, the way everyone's talking about The Cruel Prince, I'm going to fly through it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really not too worried, but at the same time, I've got to find the time.
You're going to have to make some time for that book.
Okay, so another one, let's see. Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Skye. Okay. So I fell in love with Evelyn Skye's writing with The Crown's Game. She wrote The Crown's Game, and then it's a duology, and the second one is The Crown's Fate, I believe. I just really loved it. It was a YA fantasy, but it was set in Russia, I believe. So it was like a low fantasy or whatever. So it's, in the real world with magic.
Got it.
And it was just so good. So this one is completely different. It's called Circle of Shadows, and it's about ninjas.
What?
Yeah,
okay.
It's based on ninja lore.
My interest.
Right? Like, okay, so we read so many fantasies and stuff, but I can't even think of the last one I read about ninjas or ninja lore or anything even remotely to do with ninjas.
I can't think of any of them that I've ever read with ninjas.
So, super excited.
I mean, kind of The Flame in the Mist.
That's the only one I can think of.
That's the only one I can think of. And that's sad because the three ninjas were my
I
favorite
know,
movie growing
right?
up. So
So yeah, this one sounds super good.
I want to add that to my TBR.
I'm pretty sure there's a pre-order thing going on for that one too, where if you pre-order, you get 4 of the character cards.
Oh, okay, I'm going to pre-order that. All right.
That look like, like Pokemon trading cards or something. Yeah, so
I'm going to put
definitely pre-order that one.
So I remember that. I love ninja movies, so I'm into it.
Yeah, right?
Well, another book that we both are going to read is The Gilded Wolves by Rashani Chokshi. Chokshi? I don't know. I'm butchering everybody's names. I'm so sorry. I butcher everybody's names. I even butcher people's names that I know.
Same.
So, we both got this one at the
got the physical arc.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. I won this on Goodreads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I applied on NetGalley, but I'm pretty sure
I applied on NetGalley and got denied. Then I couldn't figure out how I won it. And I was like, well, thank you for sending me this, but how did I get it? And I won it on Goodreads.
Yay.
So that was awesome.
So that one comes out in January, January 15th. Another YA fantasy.
Yes.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know more about what that one's about? Other than it has a gorgeous cover.
It has such a pretty cover.
And wolves. Wolves and dragons. That's how you lure us.
Yeah. Oh, it has wolves. I want it. It's great. It's a great book.
Oh, it's just a metaphor. There's not actually wolves. Don't care. Give it to me.
I think there's like treasure hunters and it talked about secrets. I'm trying to remember what else. Ancient artifacts, that kind of stuff. I'm not really sure. I can't remember what else.
Fantasy.
But it's fantasy. It looks amazing. They have to find artifacts and they hunt through Paris. So, I mean, it looked really good. I think it's set in Paris, 1889.
Oh, cool.
So, I'm really excited to read that.
Yeah, heck yeah.
You can borrow it if I can borrow some of yours.
Okay. So, another one I'm super excited about, and it's another YA fantasy. So, sorry, not sorry. It's called We Hunt the Flame. It's by Hafsa Faisal. I'm probably saying that wrong too. I'm so sorry. But she is amazing. She is actually another bookstagrammer, and she owns a small business on Instagram. Well, I'm sure it's other places, but that's where I found her.
Okay.
So she's got candles and pins and notebooks and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
She's so talented, and then she's got this book coming out, and I'm dying to read it. Again, I don't know a lot about what it's about, but it's a YA fantasy.
I love that we can support her. Like,
right? Like, it's incredible.
We have to be a supportive community.
Yes. Here, I was going to look. I believe it's based on Moroccan history and stuff. Maybe it's not Moroccan. She's an American Muslim. Anyways, either way, it sounds amazing.
Does she have the cover released yet?
Yes.
Really?
It's so pretty.
That's so pretty. Okay, everyone needs to go look at it. Go look at it on Goodreads.
Jewel tones and blue.
It's
and
so gorgeous.
Scripty.
Yes, very calligraphy maybe.
I think I'm thinking of another book when I'm saying it's based on Moroccan. It's another book that I read.
It's Wednesday. We have to chalk this day up. It's not our normal podcast day, so our brains are not working. Yes. The Girl King by Mimi Yu. Is that how you say her last name? Yu?
I believe so.
I'm very excited to read that. Thank you for giving me your extra copy.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
And I guess we were just talking. That's kind of an action, young adult fantasy. I can't remember what it's about.
It's like a strong, powerful girl, right? Like she's the Girl King. I mean,
she's a girl and she's a king.
Need I say more?
The blurb says 2 sisters become unwitting rivals in a war to claim the title of emperor.
Yes, please.
Yes, that sounds amazing. We love some strong female leads on this podcast.
Yep. Give them all to me. And it's based on, like Asian lore and stuff. So
yeah, which sounds so interesting.
Give them all to me.
We're wanting diversity, and everyone's throwing diversity at us. And that's what we need here.
But also in your holiday books, please.
Yeah.
I need more holiday books with diverse people, like people from the real world.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know everyone loves that, like, everyone makes fun of romance for being like that, but I mean, not all romance is like that either.
I know there's got to be other holiday reads out there, and I'm probably just looking in the wrong places. But again, if anyone has any recommendations, please tell me. I need more holiday. I love them. I need more.
Yeah,
I need more from it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we both got White Stag off of NetGalley, and that's coming out. Oh, we didn't say what time when the other one is.
Which one?
Girl King is coming out January 8th, 2019, and so is White Stag, January 8th, 2019. Sounds like a good day.
Cara Barbary.
Mm-hmm. And I remember when we requested this one, isn't she coming she's coming like a monster, right?
Yeah. Must uncover the dangerous truths about who she is and the place that has become her home.
Oh, I can't wait. And I remember when we got the email from NetGalley. Which one of us was like, sign up.
Yep.
Already did.
Yep. And the
cover's pretty.
I think I really liked it because the stag reminded me of a Patronus.
Yes, it does.
So I was like, well, obviously this is going to be good, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, White Stag.
White Stag. Check it out.
Okay, so another one is Warrior of the Wild by Trisha Levenseller.
Mm-hmm.
She is the author of Daughter of the Pirate King.
Yes,
Stop trying to talk so fast, Elizabeth.
I just got that book too.
Yes.
I ordered it on Amazon.
So they're both really good. It was a duology, Daughter of the Pirate King and Daughter of the Siren Queen.
Yep. I remember that.
So those were like huge books last year and I believe the year before.
Mm-hmm.
But now she's moving on to Viking-inspired book.
Ooh.
So that's Warrior of the Wild, and it comes out February 26th. I actually have an arc of that one, too.
How dare you?
Dying to read it. Like, okay, when can I just read for a living? When is that going to happen?
Never. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I can't cook or clean or do anything, guys. I'm going to be reading.
Sorry, it's tax season, but I'm quitting to read.
What We Buried by Kate A. Borman.
Yeah.
We got that one together, correct?
Yes, we both got the arc. I think
the
we got that
cover
one
is
at
crazy.
the Fierce Reads party.
Yes, the Fierce Reads party. That's the one I was thinking of that we got.
Mm-hmm.
The cover's just...
It's creepy.
It's creepy.
So it's like a face, but then
the
head.
face is like it's a head, and the face is missing, and it's a picture
of like someone, the road.
Yeah, with a guy in it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So it's about siblings, and their parents are missing, maybe something like that. Their parents are gone.
Yeah, their parents are gone. Yeah, they're missing, and the siblings are forced to work together because they don't get along.
Right, and so it sounds like a mystery thriller, just
YA,
dark, intense.
Yeah, it sounds so good. I'm really excited to read that. And that comes out February 26th as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a lot of books coming out at the beginning of the year. So after Christmas, everyone better read all their TBRs.
I can't remember if I mentioned it when I talked about We Hunt the Flame. That one doesn't come out till May.
Oh, wow.
May 14th. So that one we've got a while.
We have a while to read that one.
Keep it on your list.
Definitely.
But read all these other ones first. So that you can read that one when it comes out.
And even one I had put on here was Even If I Fall by Abigail Johnson. And you have?
Yes, I have an arc of that one too.
I'm so jealous. It sounds so good.
So that one's contemporary.
Yeah.
Which I was a lot of those on our
list. You have a contemporary YA? What's going on?
I know. I will actually be on a TLC book tours for that one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't, when I was reading the synopsis, I was like, that sounds amazing. Her brother confesses to killing his best friend, and it's like she's trying to, understand it. She runs into the best friend's younger brother, and they're both trying to cope with what happened.
Oh my gosh.
It just sounds so deep and intense, very intense.
Oh, it sounds so good.
So I'm pretty jealous you get to read that. I'm gonna rage read it when it comes out
and steal it from me.
Exactly. What other books do you want to talk about?
Okay,
that are coming out.
So The Shadow Glass by Rin Chupeco.
Okay.
So that is the third and final book in the Bone Witch series.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I fell in love with the Bone Witch. It's so good. It's one of those high fantasies where like it feels slow in the beginning, but that's because she's building so much. Like you have to learn so much about the world
before you can dive in.
She is a necromancer. Like
okay.
A lot of people in this world are witches of some kind, but usually it's like really low magic. Like they can do stuff with water or wildlife or something like that. But she can raise the dead. And she doesn't realize it until her brother dies because he's off at war. And so they're holding the funeral and she's really upset and she raises her brother from the dead.
Oh my gosh.
And he becomes her familiar. And then that's how they find out that she's a bone witch.
Yeah.
And she goes to like one of the bigger cities to learn how to hone her abilities with the only other bone witch in the world. So
what happens to her brother? Is the brother there?
He's her familiar the whole time.
What's that? So, is that like a Sabrina?
Yeah.
Is he a cat?
He's a person. He's a person. A dead person. Oh. But he's her familiar. So like they can communicate without talking, like through. So she knows where he's at all the time, and like they can kind of just send messages to each other and stuff. So he's her big brother, her protector. Yeah. But they're linked even more now. Oh my
God, that's awesome! I want to read that now.
It's so good. But yeah, so the third book comes out in the book. The first and second one. So I read half of the second one, and then I was like, I can't finish this until the third one comes out. I just can't do it. So I'm waiting for the third one to come out. But it's told in two different perspectives. So you're getting like from day one when she does that, when she raises her brother and she's learning all this stuff. But then in between chapters, you also get like a year or so down the road when things have happened and she's not learning anymore and her brother's not there, and you get these two sides and you're kind of
like
getting to that point where they meet and you find out what happened in between. How did she get here?
That's crazy.
It's so good. She's just so good. And so she's got some other books that sound really good. I think one of them is called The Girl from the Well. Ooh, and I don't even care. Like I want to read that.
Yeah.
But she's also such a good writer.
Oh, it sounds like everyone needs to read both of those two books before March 1st, and then they can rage read the one on March 1st.
Right? So I think that's what I'm going to do, because I already read The Bone Witch twice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Because it's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so The Shadow Glass comes out March 1st.
Oh, that sounds so good.
So good.
Angie Thomas is coming out with a new book.
Yeah, so that's the author of Thug. I just want to call it Thug. That's what everyone calls it. The Hate You Give.
Oh, yeah. It's like, what?
That's
yeah, I know. Sure. Yeah. So what's this one about?
So I believe this one is about a girl who is on the come up. Like she's a rapper, I believe, and she's trying to make it. And if I remember correctly, she lives in the same neighborhood as Star from The Hate You Give lived in.
Oh, I love that.
I don't know if it's gonna have any of the same like side characters.
Yeah,
but it's the same neighborhood. I think.
I'm
pretty sure. Yeah. So I loved The Hate You Give. I haven't got to see the movie yet, but
I know we should see the movie together.
I'm so excited that she's got another book coming out.
Oh, that sounds so good.
And that one comes out sometime.
February 5th?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so another one, let's see. Oh, another like continuing of a series. Mm-hmm. The Everlasting Rose by Danielle Clayton. That comes out March 5th. So that is the sequel to The Bells.
Oh, I remember you were obsessed with The Bells when you read it.
Oh, it was so good.
And what's that about?
So it's a fantasy, and they live in this world where people are naturally just like gray. Like people have no color, no anything interesting about them. And the Bells are the only people that are born beautiful, I believe.
Okay.
It's been a while since I read it, so I might get some details wrong. But they have the ability to like change your features for you. So you can come in and you have a session with one of these people and they can change your hair color and your eye color and make your skin have color.
Oh, wow.
And so everything is really elaborate in this world, like kind of like
Hunger Games?
Yeah, Hunger Games. Yeah. Yes, exactly. But so it seems so lavish and so like beautiful, but it's kind of like, I'm trying to think what that is, where it looks really good on the outside and then you take a bite and on the inside it's so dark and awful. Okay. And so towards the end of the book, that's kind of what you're getting into, is like she's finding out like nothing is really
what it seems.
And what she thought it was. But it's set in such a beautiful, lush world that it's the contrast between the two is just, it's so good. Yeah.
So this next one's gonna be a continuation of like,
because
is it gonna be more dark, do you think?
Probably, because the first one left you on a cliffhanger, and it was like right when she's like learning about this darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
So
no wonder you're
excited.
obsessed.
Okay, so I've got more that are continuations of series. Children of Virtue and Vengeance is the sequel to Children of Blood and Bone.
Which I have, but I
Tomi Adeyemi.
Yes.
Who we met, and she's such a sweetheart.
She's so nice.
The first book, again, is YA fantasy. I'm so sorry. I have an obsession. But it was really good because it's, it builds on like African lore and history. And, she touches on a lot of like racial issues and stuff. And it's just, she does so much with this book. Mm-hmm. And again, this one ended on a cliffhanger. Yeah. So I'm dying to pick up the next one.
The cover's beautiful.
It is. They're just so good. Yeah. So this one comes out March 5th. Mm-hmm. So you have plenty of time to read Children of Blood and Bone. And it is a pretty big, thick book.
It is, yeah.
So you're going to want the time to read it. But read it like right before March 5th so you can jump into the next one.
Exactly.
Because you're going to want to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the final one on our list, it doesn't even have a title yet, but I'm still excited because it's supposed to come out in 2019.
Oh my gosh.
Is book 4 in the Three Dark Crowns series.
Oh, yeah. And see, I still haven't because I'm afraid.
I haven't read the third one. You haven't even read the second one? But once the fourth one's out, you have no excuse and you can just binge them.
Exactly.
So the third one I did not read, but the second one left on a cliffhanger. So I think I'm going to wait for this one too. Yeah. Like I'm going to keep pre-ordering, but I just need to finish. And then you can just binge
all of them. So we don't have to wait and like be torn up.
So but we don't even know what date this is coming out yet.
And
it has no cover,
one, right?
Yes, has no cover and has no title.
Oh my gosh.
So like
I wonder if she do that on purpose.
Probably. And I think the other ones came out around September, October.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's probably going to be later in the year. But I don't care. Yeah. I'm still
she might find another poisonous tree in her yard or something.
Oh my God. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the cover because I've loved the covers on all of these.
Yeah, I do too. I love everything about it.
Yay.
Oh, that's exciting. So those are all the books that we're looking forward to.
So many books.
And there's probably going to be so much more that we didn't realize or...
Right. I have a couple honorable mentions if you want me to.
Read some honorable mentions.
So I don't have the dates for any of these, but I've got the authors, so I can give you that. So The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. I believe that's another YA fantasy.
Okay.
So sorry. We Set the Dark on Fire by Taylor K. Mia. I'm not sure how you say that. The Stormcrow by Kaylin Josephson. This one had the cover revealed just not that long ago. It's so pretty. So it's like a girl's face and then a crow, but like half of her face is like the crow.
Oh, cool.
It looks so good. The Last 8 by Laura Pohl. That sounds like a sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's like it reminds me of what's that one? The Fifth Wave. Where like
what?
There's like 8 teenagers left after some alien attack or something like that.
Oh my God, I want to read it. Okay.
Yeah. Dead. Need to read it.
Okay, we seriously will make TV. We're gonna make shelves on our Goodreads.
Yes, we need to make like a what's our podcast called?
Our Life in Books.
Our Life in Books TBR. I am so sorry. I just had a moment. Like I can't think of anything
this
tonight.
Entire day has been a moment for me. So
I just asked you what our podcast is called. Yikes. Okay. A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. This one I have the ARC too, and it's from Bloomsbury, and they, I really like when they send like swag packs or like they send a little extra with the book that you get. So this one was, the cover looks like it's got vines and stuff on it, and it was wrapped in like what looked like a vine.
Oh, that's
it was really
neat.
cool. Yeah, so I still haven't taken that off, but I will, and I'm gonna read it. And then another one is The Anonymous Girl by Greer Hendricks. Believe we have that one.
Oh, I missed it.
I think we have that one on NetGalley.
I think so too.
Because the author also wrote The Wife Between Us.
Yes, you're right. I missed that one. I'm the one who told you to.
So that one's on. We're gonna read that one.
Yep,
we're gonna read it.
We're gonna
before
do
it comes out. Okay, so another YA fantasy. The Cerulean by Amy Ewing. That one has something to do with like either angels or I can't remember if it's angels or like aliens falling from the sky.
Oh,
and, like from their planet or their realm or whatever.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. So that one sounds really good. And then my last one is The Dragon Pearl by Yoon Ha Lee. this is another one I got from Bloomsbury. I have the ARC, and I can't remember for sure. It might be a middle grade, but it looked really good. So
and it has dragons, so of course you're gonna be like,
hello.
Give me all of the dragon books.
Dragons and
you
wolves.
are a dragon because you hoard dragon books like a dragon.
I hoard all books like a dragon.
Oh my god, me. So yeah, that's our book. TBR for 2019.
So check them all out.
Yes.
Read them. Tell us what we missed because obviously there's so many more books coming out.
Oh, there's so many you can't even probably fathom. So
yeah. So moving on, we kind of want to talk about our 2019 goals.
Yeah, just a little brief kind of like what we, envision for
what we're looking forward to in 2019.
Exactly. What do we have planned? Reading goals for Goodreads. Have you picked a number yet?
I haven't. So this year my reading goal was 75. And I've read 79 so far. I'm actually in the middle of 3 books, so that's about to go out pretty soon.
Because you're crazy. Got it.
But so I want to read about that. Like I always try and put it either at the same or like
better,
like maybe 5 more than what my goal was. Because I want to be able to hit it. It bothers me if I can't hit it. And I know it's not important to anyone else, but to me, like,
yeah, definitely.
But I want to hit. I want to reach, or I want to set an attainable goal.
Yeah.
I don't want to set myself up for failure.
And feel like crap. Because it always feels good to like get that. I always think that you read more than me, but I just think you read more books that you're supposed to read. Like I like to just be like, oh, I'm supposed to read this book. I'm going to read 5 of the other books. Like I like to be a rebel in my own TBR list. I don't know. So my goal this year was 50 and I've currently read 95. So I think my goal is going to be 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because I rage binge.
You do.
Series. I can't help it.
You do.
That's my style. So, and I can't read. I tried. Did I tell you I tried to read 2 books at once? I got so confused.
Oh my goodness.
I was like mixing up characters. I was like, I don't know how Elizabeth does it. I can't do it. I have to just read only one.
Like I usually, so I can't read 2 fantasies at the same time because that's way too much. Mm-hmm. But if I've got a book going on my phone and then a physical copy, somehow my brain can really differentiate the 2 because I'm reading on 2 separate mediums. Nope. I don't know.
Not for me.
But yeah, right now I'm reading 2 ebooks and a physical book.
You're crazy. I have to finish it, and then I'm like, I'm to the next.
That's fair.
What kind of goals do you have for our podcast next year?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. I feel like we need to get the word out more.
Definitely. I think we need to talk with the community more.
Yeah.
We're not very good at that.
We're scared.
We're just little book nerds over here, just trying to read some books.
We're just shy.
It's hard to put yourself out there.
It really is. It really is. Mm-hmm. It's like what I said before about like when I first started blogging. Like I do it like I'm assuming no one's gonna listen.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think, or no one's gonna read it. So I think I do the same thing with this. Like I'm like, oh, we're doing this and it's great, and I want people to listen, but at the same time, I'm like, I have to believe that no one's gonna listen. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna get too like shy. Yeah. And whatever.
What I think is just like I enjoy doing this, so I'm kind of selfishly doing it for me. But then I'm really excited to like grow a community around books and talk to people that read different things and maybe we wouldn't have talked because of this podcast we get to know all those people. That's what I'm excited about. I would like to maybe do more with social media or like doing maybe a video podcast. Yes. And I actually talked about doing this and we might do it this year where we it'll be like a late night.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we make it explicit or not, but a late night, drink some wine and play like a game or just talk about, fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of another thing I wanted to do.
Yeah. So what about any other like reading resolutions or anything related to?
I definitely want to branch out, I think.
Yeah.
And I also want to read some of the series that I've been putting off because like 3 Dark Crowns, like come on, just read it. Like you want to. I just get so afraid because I love the book so much of it ending. I hate when books end.
Yeah. So I think a resolution I really need to set for myself is not apply for so much stuff on NetGalley so that I can read some of the books that I own, and I'm not so set in like my TBR because like right now my TBR is completely dictated by all the books that I've agreed to read.
Yeah.
And I would like a tiny bit more freedom. So I really need to stop boxing myself in like that. I mean, they're all books I want to read, but now it's like the pressure of read them by this date because you signed up for them, dummy.
Yeah, I think I should probably be a little bit the opposite and be more structured instead of being like, I'll read it when I want to, because because I read what I'm feeling. Like if I'm feeling like a romance, I'm gonna read it. If I'm feeling like, I do what I feel a lot, and so I probably should at least like get better at sticking to the books I agree to read and not be like, well, I read it, but I'm gonna read it when I want to read it, being all rebel-y.
It's just so hard because NetGalley's got all these books and I apply and sometimes I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I was at a conference for work and an email popped up and it was like, you've been approved for this book. And I was like, no, I don't remember applying for that.
Yeah. That's so funny. Do you have any other goals related to your blog or Bookstagram?
I need to blog more. I need to get in a blogging routine. I was doing really good for a while and then it all kind of fell off. Yeah,
because there's so many moving parts to all of
this
community and this life.
Sunday is usually my day to like take pictures, but I really need to integrate like planning my week and writing some blog posts on Sundays too.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I definitely want to do more with my blog, and I do want to start getting on a schedule where I do take pictures and post every week as well. Maybe not every day, just because it's just not, I don't know.
You have to do what works for you.
Exactly. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I am getting good at doing my Instagram story.
Yeah?
I finally figured that out and doing the highlights. So I'm like, one thing at a time.
Unless it's live.
Now that I panic. Rude. And then I guess another thing that I'm trying out is vlogging.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone's going to see the light of day of these vlogs because it's basically me and my dog just hanging out.
Being goofy.
But I wanted to practice for when we kind of do stuff. That's another thing I want to do is start posting more on our YouTube, maybe just small clips of us or talking about certain books or kind of like maybe like doing like reviews on some things or deep dives into certain books. So just like opening up the community, because there is a different community on YouTube and we post our podcast there, but just kind of opening it up to different places.
Well, that's another thing I think we need to do is it would be really fun if we did some kind of like book club.
Yeah, I definitely would love to
read
do
a book together
club.
And then did the YouTube video discussing it.
That's a good idea. And we could have people do, like send us their little like Instagrams of like opinions, like we could ask questions.
Yes.
Because like I really like to hear other people's opinions, especially because they'll be different than ours.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite thing to do when I finish a book is to go read a bunch of reviews on Goodreads because I need to find out like what are the things I missed and what are the things I interpreted differently. So,
and I think that you analyze more where I just enjoy. And I think a lot of other people really analyze where I'm just like, I loved it because I finished it and it made me feel good. Like,
right. I've found myself analyzing a little bit more as I read just, like stuff like the book I'm currently reading where I'm just like, okay, it's good. It's keeping me going. But at the same time, like I need more to it. So, yeah. So we definitely need to do something where we can discuss specific books with the community.
Definitely. Yeah. So those are our kind of our goals. If you have any for us or if you're like, oh man, like I'm blanking on her name right now and I feel so bad. But the girl who suggested that we kind of talk about Kindle Unlimited. Yeah. Like that's such a good suggestion.
Yeah, if you got some suggestions like, hey, in 2019, do this. Send them our way.
Yeah, if you have like...
This is brand new.
Her name is Christy.
Oh, that's right, yes. So this is brand new. We're still building and trying to find like our voices and like,
definitely.
So any suggestions you have are welcome.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we better get going. We've got more tea to drink and books to read. You can find us on our social medias at ourlifeandbooks_ on Twitter and Instagram.
Yep.
And our podcast everywhere you listen to podcasts.
We are going to add Google Play.
Yes.
That is the one we've got on our list. But that shouldn't be too difficult.
No, I don't think so. So
I think that's everywhere. I mean, I think it's everywhere other than there.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're listening on iTunes podcast, rate and review is always appreciated.
Yes, please.
It helps people find our podcast. Sometimes it's hard for people to find it unless you're already subscribed. That we've been told. So, yeah, those are always appreciated to help us out.
Yes.
And let's see what, and we promised, and go follow us on Goodreads. What's your Goodreads? I mean, mine's
So
mine's in my link tree.
Yeah.
Is in your link tree?
Yep.
Okay, we'll post those down below. Go to our Goodreads, and then you can see all the books we talked about.
Yes, we're going to create Our Life in Books 2019 reading list or TBR or something like that.
Yeah, and I know we're probably going to link a lot of them in the description below. But we can then you can see what we add,
and you can add them to your TBR.
Yeah, so we can become friends and we can see what each other are reading.
Yes.
My Instagram is Bookish State of Mind. My Twitter is Samantha McCombs, and my blog is Samantha McCombs. And my link tree is down below with everything else that I'm on.
Yep. You can find me at Bookish Connoisseur on Instagram, Bookish Buff on Twitter, and bookishconnoisseur.com.
Nice. As I said, links will be in description. And thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.